my dog's been trained not to go out of the yard and that. And I like the same justice that Trump gets.
Okay, well, that's all very interesting. So what I'll say is this, Mr. Rainey. The laws in Ypsilanti Township are set up so that there are no gray areas. Pretty much everybody is under the same rules. You have to
Right.
have your dog on a leash or you're in violation of that law. Your dog was not on that leash, so that makes you in violation of that law.
Right.
I have no control over what our president-elect's treatment looks like. I can only give you what we got going here in Ypsilanti Township, and that's as far as my jurisdiction goes.
I'm grateful you're the judge here. and, you know, I forget what my point was.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Welcome back to Time Served, the channel that scans the docket so you don't have to. Oh, Mr. Mertz, weeping will not get you out of this pickle you've gotten yourself into. And today, Judge Washington ain't having any of your BS. Even though us avid court watchers know Judge can be soft at times, she can still drop that hammer. Tell us what you think about this case by commenting below. It really helps out the channel. Like and subscribe, set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
0695.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Hello, everybody. This is Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Mr. Tullis. Martez, can you state your name for the record, please?
Martez Tullis.
Thank you. All right. We're here for a violation of probation on this particular case. Mr. Tullis has been notably, it looks like, absent. Hasn't. Last time he was here on October the 2nd, I told him that he needed to provide proof of his medical. He needed to have contact with the probation. And he hasn't done that, but he's managed to get a speeding ticket. When he told me he hadn't been walking, he had just started walking within the week. And then 16 days later, he's driving and speeding.
It was an emergency.
Hold on, Mr. Tullis. Hold on. Your Honor.
Hold up.
To start first with the medical records, I just let him know that Ms. Straub is not his agent anymore. He sent all of his records to Ms. Straub.
So, you know what happens when they send the records, when they send emails to that particular email? You know what it says?
It bounces back.
It bounces back. And you know what he did after that? Nothing.
Yep.
Your Honor. Okay. He's at least trying, and he is sending the medical records in. You know, he does have this isn't
trying. I don't see trying.
Your Honor, he has Miss Johnson's email now. He has my phone number. He has probation's number. He will send those medical records today. That is not an issue. The speeding ticket, it was an emergency. We had to do what we had to do. We're admitting to that. But
Oh, God.
the medical records.
What emergency? What emergency?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
The emergency that I was having was the aunt was having a stroke. She in a hospital now. That's the one. She was the one that was going to pay for my arm class. So I've been waiting for her to get together for the arm, for her to get out so I can pay for my arm class. Far as everything else, like I said, I just got back started walking. I can't stand up long without being in pain. So I've been trying to do what I can to get the arm class paid for. I am aware that I was supposed to have been off this month. Like I said, it's just been real hard for me, Ms. Washington. I've been trying my bestest. I've reached out to Miss Shannon. I just found out this morning that she wasn't my probation officer. So everything I've been emailing her That's why every time when I email her,
When you email, you get it kicks back, Mr. Tellis. I'm not buying that excuse.
she never responded back. Usually when
The
I
email
email her,
automatically responds, sir.
oh, see, I wasn't aware. I never received nothing from her to let me know
No,
that
I
she
don't
had
believe
it. So
that. I don't believe that
I
at
wasn't
all.
aware. I wasn't aware that Miss Shannon was not my probation officer.
Okay.
I've been doing everything that you asked me to
Hold on,
do.
Mr.
You haven't done anything
Martez. Hold on.
I asked you to do.
All right, Judge.
Mr. Barnett?
I mean, it's just kind of same old song and dance we've been getting for a while. I'll leave it in your discretion.
So operating while intoxicated case. Mr. Tellis
Yes, ma'am.
was before this court back in August, at which time he admitted that he failed a drug and alcohol test. He tested positive for alcohol, and he failed to enroll in the grief counseling.
So I got a question.
Hold on, Martez. Hold on.
Then I told him to be here for sentencing in October, and then that's when he showed up and gave me the song and dance about how he was in an accident and he hadn't had a chance to get anything done. And I made it very clear. These were the two things I wanted him to get done. One was provide proof of his medical conditions to this court and to make contact with the probation department. And the reality is, if he called probation and spoke with the coordinator would have told him that Ms. Straub was no longer there. But he didn't even call them. And
I
then,
did.
just don't talk over me.
Martez, don't interrupt.
Apologize.
Sorry.
And then I told him to submit proof of his medical condition, which he claims he sent to an email that would have bounced back that there's nobody at that email. And we're here today with the same song and dance, and I'm not buying it. So at this point in time, I plan to send him to jail because I'm tired of this conversation.
Please, no, Miss Washington. I'm really trying.
You're not.
I am, Miss Washington. I really am. This Friday, I'm going to make sure I pay on the 13th. The question that I had to ask is, I know that I did call the armed liquor class is $106. I wasn't aware about do I have to pay for the grief class too? That's the payment that I'm not aware about. I know I had to pay $106 for the armed class. But as far as how much, I don't know the payment for the grief class. I'm not even aware if I'm supposed to even pay for that. So that's my question that I had about the grief class. So it's two payments.
Your Honor, would you consider just giving him this opportunity to reach out?
I'm done.
Please, because
Do you
I'm
want to
just
go
trying.
talk to your client before I sentence him? Because I don't think he understands right now. Because I'm done.
He definitely understands, Your Honor. He knows.
Says he's getting ready to go to jail.
He knows that's what you are considering right now, but we're asking for just some sort of grace here on his situation. He will send.
Mr. Messer, I gave you two options. I can sentence him right now to the jail time, or you can talk to him so he can get a full understanding about what's getting ready to happen and give me a date that he wants to turn himself in.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
All right, thank you. Yeah,
So what about so if I get it done, pay this Friday, like.
Hold on, Martez. We'll go in the room right now.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
The court will recall the case of Ypsilanti Township versus Martez Tellis, case number 22T 00695.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Your Honor, Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Mr. Tullis. Mr. Tullis, can you state your name for the record, please?
Martez Tellis.
Mr. Mansour?
Your Honor, I'm hoping you're in the holiday spirit, and
I'm not.
I'm hoping you just give him a chance to just 1 week, Your Honor, just 1 week. He's taking, even if he was to turn himself into jail, he's taking care of his 15-year-old niece. His niece's mother is Martez's sister, who's deceased. Her father is in jail. He needs to see a doctor tomorrow for the injuries that he sustained. That's severe accident that he's been in. He has neck and back injuries which caused him to be in the situation he's in physically. He's only by himself. The only person he really has in his life is his 72-year-old auntie, who, as we know, is in the hospital.
No, as I've been told. Everything is what I've been told. None of that, any proof of a single thing that you're telling me. And he's telling us that he sent a report to the probation agent that he could just have simply forwarded to you and you would have it too. But no, that hasn't happened. We're still here making the same arguments.
1 week. I guarantee you I can
Why
get
do I
that.
need a week for him to send something that he just forwarded and he's on an electronic device right now?
I sent it to Miss Johnson. I just found out that she was my new probation officer this morning, Miss Annette. I got her number. I was going to reach out to her because I didn't know that she was her, and I was going to talk to her and let her know what was going on because I was used to talking to Miss Shannon.
Correct. And the 1 week, I was just saying, just so he can get his funds in order so he can pay.
She gonna pay for it on Friday, on the 13th.
Just needs till Friday, Your Honor. And that's it. We're not going to have this anymore. You can see it in his eyes. He can't. There's no way he.
You know what? You say some things that are just they're humorous. I can tell you that. I see in his eyes that he hasn't done anything that he's supposed to do, and I just said to you, I'm sending him to jail today if I don't have any proof of this medical injury. I'm telling you that right now.
Where you want me to send it to, Miss Washington? Because I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow at 1. I can email it to your email. Is it an email for you? I'll email it to you or
Martez, I'll call you after court.
No, you're not. He's either going to jail today or I'm getting proof today.
Okay, Your Honor. Martez, did you send it to the email I gave you earlier, Miss Johnson?
Yes, johnsonam@washington.org. Yes, sir.
Okay, so hopefully, if Miss Johnson can hear us, if she got that email.
I have no email at this time, so
I got JOHN.
Please don't put her whole email all over Zoom, sir.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, well, I'm gonna send it over again. My email has my name, my last name, and my first name. It says Spike Tellis. I'm gonna send it over to her right now. So everything I've been sending Miss Stripes has not been getting seen. That's what I'm aware of now.
All right, can I put my email in the chat?
Yes.
Send it to that email.
If it disappeared, can you oh well. Is it another way that I can get it or see it? Oh, let me just go to okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.
All right, court will be in a brief recess. You got about 5 minutes. All right, I apologize for the delay. I certainly didn't intend this to take this long, but the system went down and we've had a hard time getting it running again. The 14B District Court is now back in session. The court will call the case of Ypsilanti Township versus Martez Tellis, 22T00695.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Matthew Mansour on behalf of Mr. Tullis.
Mr. Tellis, please state your name again.
Martez Tellis.
All right. Mr. Tellis?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm in receipt of this document from Accurate Care showing a disability from November 5th through December the 5th, which is through tomorrow. But I don't have any proof of what happened before then or anything about this accident. So, Mr. Mansour, this will buy your defendant one more week for him to get those documents over to me. If he does not get these documents to me appropriately, then I will be sending him to jail. I need to know more about what happened with this accident. I need to know more about why he claims it was necessary for him to be driving, especially when one of the restrictions is that he not drive at all.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you so much. I know Mr. Tullis appreciates it. I appreciate it. You are everything a judge should be, Your Honor. Thank you. And I know Mr. Tullis has a few words for you as well.
Mr. Tellis, I don't really want to hear words now. I want to see your actions. That's what I want to see. You need to get it together. That's what you need to do.
I am Mr. Washington.
I don't even know how you had this accident. I don't know whose fault it was, especially given the type of case we had. I just need more information. And you need to provide that to me. You might want to do that through your attorney. You need to reach out to probation and have more contact with them. And we'll see you back here. I'm going to see you in a week on December 11th and see where things are at that time. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. December 11th, 2024 at 10 a.m.
Okay, so you want to see results for the accident, correct?
Yes, I want to see. There should be medical records from your accident. You should have other records. Hopefully, I mean, it's going to take longer than that for you to get other proofs. But if you're going to your doctor tomorrow, maybe he'll write you a letter or something. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you, Ms. Washington.
You're welcome. We'll see you then.
Okay.
Martez, call me, okay?
I'm about to get ready to call you now.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Your Honor. Thanks, Mr. Barnett.
All right. What will we call the matter of?